Now, on Bella today, we're very fortunate to have with us our very own Malaysian diva, Datuk Siti Nurhaliza, plus two people that she's worked very closely with for her first English album. We have Chris Patton, who is the audio engineer, and Bryan B, who is the composer. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, pleasure. Now, Datuk Siti, you have like one of the most accomplished lineups in this country. I mean, you know, the most #1 singles among all artists here in Malaysia, 200 local and international awards, your own skincare and makeup range, your first English album.
Yeah.
So you've been able to do so many things. What is there that you are not able to do?
I'm so grateful and thankful to God because everything I got now is because of my God, Allah.
Sure.
Then
If you have to share with us, Siti, is there one thing that you do terribly to make us feel more dignified about life?
okay, maybe actually I would love to be director for my video clip.
Okay.
But that one I've never done
Okay,
yet. So
never done
hopefully
yet.
next time more to creative works lah.
More the creative side. Okay. Now, Bryan, you have worked with Datuk Siti on this album for what, 6 months, both of you?
Yeah.
So you've been around in Malaysia and back to the US, to and fro. So what is it like working with a diva who is so accomplished?
Well,
Any anecdotes that you would like to share?
for starters, she didn't give us any diva treatment, which was very, very surprising. You know, there was no, I want these roses are green-coloured, you know, M&Ms out. You know, she was very, 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 like, loving, and in the studio, you know, she just let us take the reins and she listened, and then she just did everything that was, you know, asked of her and beyond. So it was really, really good.
It was always a very positive working environment. It was happy, it was friendly, and it was fun. It was very enjoyable.
So I heard that there were bits of information here at the Siti that you were dancing in between, like to a number. I don't know, was it Beyonce's number?
Single Ladies is a favourite.
I asked Bryan to, when he tried to write a song for me, so I give Bryan option, like what music I like, and then Bryan worked for me, and he did very good.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
I have to read, Datuk Siti, would you say that you are very, a very emotional person? Like you embrace and you understand human feelings enough that, you know, you're an artist.
Yeah.
And so you actually express those in your music, how the way you deliver the words in the words of the song. And so how did that, I mean, that takes a lot of doing to work together, so, and a lot of understanding.
Yeah, work with Bryan and Chris, we need to have a chemistry. At the first time, it's a bit challenge, but slowly we can manage it.
That's right.
So Bryan really helps me in the studio. So I'm very comfortable with Bryan now.
And now, you are a true inspiration in the sense that you're very dedicated to your work. You know, initially, I think years back, you had problems with the English language. And I think that was one challenge for you that you had personally to produce an English album, to actually make an English album. So with this, you managed to counter it.
Actually, I did this album to challenge myself, not to let people now I can speak or I can sing in English album. No, I just challenge myself, and I have to do something for my future, for my career. So that's why we produced this album.
Right. So, Chris, working with Datuk Siti, was there any of the language part that, you know, I think with intonation and language skills, was it kind of like a breeze?
No, I think it was good. I don't think there was any issues. Like we said, it was positive, it was fun. Not knowing Siti's background when I came here, I was really surprised how easy she was to work with. And it was just enjoyable. I mean, me and Bryan have had such a great time working with Siti on the album. So.
Right. Okay, now, Datuk Siti, you, well, this is your first English album.
Yes.
So, with this, do you intend to penetrate the international market? I mean, is this a stepping stone to something greater?
Of course, because normally because the language itself, I hope with this album, I can go international, and
Any
I
markets
can,
that
yeah.
that you're,
Sorry?
any markets that you're already looking at?
Europe market, yeah.
The US,
Maybe,
okay.
yeah.
And I know Australia is one of the big market that you guys are looking into. Maybe just some
Definitely.
comments from, is it?
Yeah, no, Australia, I think the album, the aim for the album was to create a very worldly sound, and I think we've done that very well, so I think that it's very marketable, especially to most English-speaking countries, so I think Australia is definitely a good option.
And there's many people, Malaysian people in Australia, so why not? Yeah.
Right. Now, Dr. Siti, your life is obviously very hectic. I mean, you are a
Yeah.
wife. You are
Okay.
also, you have a family.
Yep.
And, you know, with all your business and entrepreneurial side, how do you balance it? You know, do you exercise? Do you find time?
Okay. As a wife, my husband's a very he's the most understanding person, and I've ever met, and I am so thankful for that. Normally we work together. We share.
You
we
see
share
each other
together.
all the time, right? Throughout
Yeah.
the day. Is there any moment like, oh, this is enough, you know? Like, maybe we did our own time.
But we always did what we call that activities together.
Right. Like what? Cooking?
Exercise. No, cooking. Exercise. We go to kickboxing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You do kickboxing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're scary to me
3
now.
times a day,
Okay.
3 times a week.
Right.
And then, we help each other, and
That's
I'm
lovely.
very happy.
That's lovely. I mean, that's just amazing. I think that's really, I think, your secret to your really happy marriage.
Yeah.
Besides that, is your diet something that you take into account? Like, do you have special food for yours to maintain your beauty?
Oh, okay. Actually, I take supplement vitamins, and it's a normal basic things I did for myself. And then after that, facial, it's a normal ladies.
Facial.
Yeah.
To pamper, right?
Yeah, pamper.
Because
Yeah,
you've been
after-
working so
yeah,
hard.
yeah,
Okay, now to our viewers at home, if you want to speak to Dr. Siti, or if you have a question, do call us now at this number reflected on your screen. And if you are one of the first 3 callers to call in, you would win yourself Dr. Siti's first English album.
Awesome.
Awesome. And also now, if you're more into Facebooking, so if you like us on Facebook, simply like us on Facebook and you will stand a chance to win one of the 5 albums that we're putting out. Okay, now back to Dr. Siti again. With this collaboration for this album, you collaborated with some of the biggest
Sean
names
Kingston, yeah.
in the world. Yes, exactly, Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's got this very unique Jamaican
Yeah.
sound and in the way he speaks, and I think it's very lovely. So,
Yeah.
what was it like?
Okay. We didn't record the voice together.
Okay.
Sean Kingston recorded in LA.
That's right. He recorded back in
different,
LA.
yeah.
It's a funny story because we originally pictured him for one of the other tracks on the album, and then just through different circumstances and stuff, he ended up being on one of the last tracks on the album.
Oh, okay.
But it was very good.
That's amazing what technology can
Yeah.
do these days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So is there another album that you're looking into? I mean, you already accomplished your first English album. Is there something else? Because if you want to take over the world, would that be something else, like another English album in the pipeline?
Hopefully, this album not first and last album,
Yes.
but we haven't decided for the next album.
Okay.
But we will see how the response for this album first.
Okay. All right. We have a caller for you.
Okay.
Hello. Hi. Good morning. Sorry, do we have the caller in? Okay, sorry, it's something that's not working here. Okay, now with the album, with all the music that you have around, you know, you have Beyonce and you have a lot of different genre of music, and the music industry have really progressed and advanced to a stage where it's becoming really competitive. So how do you see the music scene, Malaysia, fitting into the global music industry?
Yeah, maybe Bryan.
Well, you know, when you've got different trends, different genres and stuff, but there's always gaps for different style of music. There's always a category for like Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, and I believe, you know, Siti fits into that genre. as like a powerhouse vocalist has proven itself. So like the album, the way we structured it was we wanted to take in her characteristics and then fit in with a new pop sound as well, and try and blend that together to put her in the market. So I think we've come up with a
I think a good voice and a good melody will always sell.
Definitely.
And it's always going to be listened to. So.
Definitely.
And Dr. Siti, I mean, you come in a package that's very Asian, and you bring that sort of grace, that feminine grace of Asians, and that's a beauty. So that would definitely be a plus point in the international scene.
Definitely. And like, you can't really, like, you know, human nature, you can't really fake sincerity and, you know, honesty and like the talent. So I think that'll always like be in the foreground as opposed to all the other barriers that people might think she'd face. So yeah.
Dr. Siti, you are so endearing to a lot of us and all your fans out there. And the reason I think you are such a media darling as well is because you're so grounded. Yeah. And you know, I think with a lot of artists, sometimes with fame and being in fame for so many years, it gets to your head. So how do you keep your head leveled and keep your feet grounded?
Well, actually, I came from a small village in Pahang, so I brought up very well. So my parents always, how do you call that?
It's always around supporting you.
Supporting me. If I in a problem or something, they always
good role models, I guess.
Yeah, always.
They're always around you. That's lovely.
And of course, my fans, actually. My fans always be with me, even when I'm sad or happy.
So you always speak to your fans, you're making an effort.
Yeah.
Right. And your family is very musical, right?
Yes.
Do you guys play together?
Yeah. My brother, actually, he's a singer.
Okay.
My mother also, my granddad. So we love music, and music is our soul. So I have to focus my music first. Yeah.
Okay. And final words, Dr. Siti, to our viewers before we leave you.
Okay, to all my fans out there, thank you so much for being so nice to me and very supportive. And I hope this album, you can enjoy the music. And please give your positive comment to me.
Through your Facebook?
Yeah, through my Facebook or Twitter.
Okay. And don't forget, if you want to win a copy of this album, just like us on Bella Facebook page and you will stand a chance. So, falling, or rather, all your love. That's all of Datuk Siti's love for you. Grab it out now. Sales picking up pretty fast out there. Meantime, have a great Thursday. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Does he love you like the way I do? Does he make you wanna fall in love?